Yo, it's LordShaedow on the mic. I play to win, never to lose. In the contest of champions, I'm the one they choose. Swipe, tap, my moves are slick. Dexterity more heavily, I dodge quick. Class champ, I'm the master of the game. Cosmic science, skill tech mutant I claim. Arena and chill grind, that's how I roll. No stress, no drama, just on patrol. In the fight, I'm swift, my tactics are tight. LordShaedow's in the arena, ready to ignite. From the streets to the screen, my skills are renowned. In the world of Marvel, I'm the king crown. So listen up, here's the story of the champ. LordShaedow's the name, I'm the grime track vamp.
Hey everyone, Shadow here, and welcome to another Marvel Contest of Champions video. So we're going to be going into Act 9.2.5. Just one more to go. All right, now I'm going to show you the path that I think is the easiest path, and I actually had fun on this path. This path starts with Shocker. Take a look at the active buffs here, okay? But I'm going to tell you what you need to watch out for and how you need to play this. So basically, when they have an armor up, which they're going to get periodically, they're going to go unblockable. However, you get an armor break on them, and the armor breaks are more potent, first of all, and of course, you won't have to worry about the armor up. Now, here's a problem when they are, when they have an armor up and they're unblockable. That's the armored assault that they have. That's a problem because you can't parry. But if you bring in a cosmic champion, cosmic champions, I think on their medium and lights, they have a 50% chance to inflict an armor break. So even if you can't parry them, you can still get, like you just saw there, an armor break on them. Okay, and then you can get rid of the unblockable. Now, the other issue is that they are armor break and nullify immune. You have to knock them down and it'll go on cooldown. All right, so that's quite a bit, but what I would recommend is to bring in cosmic champions that can armor break. Now, that'll make your life easier. However, any cosmic champion that you like will be able to inflict an armor break because of the node. So if you have a champ that can inflict armor break already, you're just having an easier time. Okay? Like Corvus, he already does armor breaks every time I parry, right? Makes it much easier, and then I have a chance to inflict an armor break when I'm just doing my medium and light combos. All right, see, he's unblockable right now. Look at that, just smack me up. Okay, but hit him enough, and there is a chance that it won't happen. All right, see, look, he's still unblockable, right? Because I have to knock him down. All right, and Falter is up. So this can be a pain. Now, I can knock him down with a special. All right, I just happen to like knocking him down with heavy attacks. Okay, now he's not armor break immune. Okay, and you also get a steadfast buff so that you can block unblockable attacks. Okay, definitely go over the active buffs, but they all help you. Just remember, bring a cosmic champion. You will be glad that you did. All right, you want to knock them down, inflict an armor break, go to town. That's it. Okay, so you see that blue icon up there? That is the steadfast buff. So I can block unblockable. And you get that, I think, every, 10 hits? Something like that. But I usually just evade. So I don't use up the steadfast buffs. I just kind of ignore them. I'm not used to blocking unblockable attacks, so I just kind of play, like this. All right? And see, I tend to only knock them down with the heavy, and I believe you can knock them down, you know, anyway with specials or a heavy attack. All right, but that's it. That's this path. All right, and I brought, you know, several champions that I know can do some type of armor breaking, and they're cosmic. So I just have an easier time because that 50% chance sometimes don't happen. Okay, so here we go. And see, look, now I just put the armor breaks on straight. I don't have to wait it out. She already does armor breaks. Okay, so I don't have to worry about the unblockable. If you have Medusa, I highly recommend her. I love my Corvus, but not a lot of people have Corvus just yet. So Medusa works great. Look at this. That's crazy. Look at her. She can tear this up. Okay, now he's back. There we go. I knocked him down again so that I can inflict more armor breaks. All right, there we go. He's got armor shatter on him. Look at this. Bah, bah. She is just a beast. All right, very good for this path. If you have her, definitely bring her. Okay, so I think I've covered everything that you have to really worry about in this fight on this path. Basically, knock them down, inflict your armor break, go to town. That's it. Pretty simple. Okay, watch out for the unblockable, because if they have the armor up, and I think Psycho Man, when we get there, I think he starts with an armor up. So that's a little bit of a pain. So don't try to parry right in the beginning. Okay. And just look at this, man. And see, if he had been unblockable, that would have, well, it probably would have just been the same thing. But he's down. Not that big of a deal. All right. And I will go in, and it's not that she can't do the other fights. I just like variety sometimes. When I'm fighting and I'm running the recoil masteries, liquid courage, double edge, so I have that bleed and poison debuffs on me. I don't like fighting Archangel when I have those on without somebody who has one of the immunities, so he can't put the neurotoxin on me. So Deathless Thanos, he is immune to the poison. So yeah, I'm getting the bleed on me, but I'm healing up. And he will never be able to place the neuro on me. Okay? So I just get to have a little fun. Okay? Just look at this. Look at this. Boom. Now, they are immune to armor break and nullify, but as you can see, he puts on an armor shatter, and I believe he does a pulverize. Okay. Woo, look at that corrosion. Go, corrosion, go. All right. And so I think that he might be able to get around that protection that they have on them. But I usually end up knocking him down anyway. So it doesn't matter. See, look at that. He was unblockable. Boom, boom. Doesn't matter. I got 3 of those steadfast charges. And I really need to practice a little bit more with him, because that counter punch that you saw me do there, if I had more of my Furies up, this fight probably would have been over already. Okay? It would have been over because what you want to do, you know, is build up your Furies, you know, with your special 1, and then use the counter punch to counter their attack, which pauses your Furies. Keep building up, and then fire your special 2 when you have those Furies. See, I don't have any Furies up right now. I mean, he's still going down, but Furies would have made this fight a lot faster with him. So I just need a little bit more practice. I've been using him a little bit more now, so that's becoming a little bit more natural. All right, so here's the but. I don't like him, by the way. I don't like you. I refuse to use him, and I didn't even want him in my roster. You know how I like collecting champs, right? Didn't want him in my roster. All right, he didn't start with an armor up. I forget who started with an armor up. I don't remember. Somebody started with an armor up. Well, watch out for that anyway. And see, look at that, man. He just would not fight right. Come on. See, how am I supposed to get that off? All right. There we go. Because, see, I had to do it after I knock him down so that he doesn't have it on there. Yeah, see, he keeps getting the armor ups. Very annoying. I do remember he was one of those that I had more trouble with. Okay. But look at her. She could tear him up. I just have issues with him. There we go. And then knock him down. Okay. And then boom, boom. All right. Yep. And then he just catches me. Her auto block saved me. Okay. Got the armor shatter up. Nice 10, but look at that. Pushed him to a special 3. I was like, come on, come on. And look at this. He even let me go again. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Cannot get him down. I was sitting there doing everything I could. He even let me get some free hits in. Still couldn't get him down. Don't like him. But anyway, we're going to clear him off in a second here. And then we get to the boss. And unlike some of my other choices in previous videos, this boss is actually easy. Okay? All right, yep, down and down. I hadn't used Scream anywhere else, so I was like, hey, bring her in. Okay. Now, the boss that I chose for my easy completion is Karnak. And we're going to take a look at the nodes real quick here. I try to calm myself. Most of you already know how I feel about Root. It triggers me. And I'm really, really triggered when I see Kabam going that route. Okay? And I'm looking over this, right? And I'm like, okay. And look at this. I know Kung Fu. Start the fight with indefinite root. Come on, bring some imagination. Stop taking away my choice to move. Stop. You know, it's like everything they do. Okay, root here, root there, root everywhere. We don't want you to move. But anyway, assault battery. If you've fought assault battery before, it's actually kind of nice. You will build up charges on your opponent. And then when you knock them down, they all explode and boom, do a lot of damage. That's basically it, okay? But you got to deal with that root, okay? So, look at that. Now he's unblockable. Root, unblockable with root. Look at this, look at this. What the heck, Kabam? Come on, man. Okay, so now, look at this. We got 231. Boom. Almost, but look how much damage I did. Okay. Look at that. Look at that damage. Boom. Boom. Now, for some reason, that didn't work. I tried knocking him down. I got rooted again. I don't like this root, man. I really, really don't. But as you can see, other than that root, that was an easy fight. Okay? Very easy fight. But root triggers me, so I'm not playing real normally. Okay? I'm sitting here freaking out because I want to move and I can't move. All right, so I'm freaking out. All right, but you have to basically evade him while rooted, and then you need to build up those assault battery charges. Okay, look at this, man. If I didn't have the death immunity, forget about it. All right, so I did that just out of a sense of self-preservation. Okay, but that's basically the fight. All right, you just need to build up. Okay, look at this, 130. All right, 185. All right, we got over 200. Fire the special. This should finish him off. Okay, and that should be it. Knocked him down. Done. So it is an easy fight. Don't get triggered, like I can't help it, with that root. But he was a very easy boss. I could have one-shot him if I hadn't gotten so triggered. All right, and I was fighting normally. Anyway, that is going to do it, guys. Thank you all for watching the video. Take care. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about the video. And you all have a blessed day.
Lord's moves are slick, dexterity more heavily, he dodged quick. Class champ, Lord the master of the game, cosmic science, skill tech mute I claim. Arena and chill grind, that's how he roll. No stress, no drama, just on patrol. In the fight he's swift, his tactics be tight. Lord Shadow's in the arena, ready to ignite.